Welcome to Charity Focus. This week, we take a further look at how this Walsall-based charity is creating a legacy for generations to come.
If you can look after a child or an adult in what we call the first golden minutes, particularly when a child is ill, it's very, very important to get your training sorted out so that you will look after children. I mean, in places like our hospital or in the UK, all of the doctors are trained in pediatric immediate life support, or if you're adult, you get adult life support, or if you are in trauma, you get trauma life support. So all these are mandatory. And because it's mandatory for us, even I, at my age, have got to go and train myself to be proficient in these sort of acute care of sick children and patients. Now, because a lot of us have got that sort of experience, my plea has been, and some people come and help us with this, particularly abroad, is for these people to join us and come and help to look after and train the personnel abroad. 1, 2. Now, the doctors and nurses abroad are not like nurses and doctors in this country. The training is very, very basic. The other problem you have, doesn't matter where you are, it could be in Malawi, for example, I've given lectures in Malawi, you have to know the local language. As it happens, I can speak the Malawian language, so it's not a big problem. But if people go from here abroad to teach, it's not that easy, although they might want to teach, it becomes a bit more difficult because what you have taught might not have got through to the person that is learning. So those constraints we need to look at as well. Good, excellent. You see? Can you see these are moving now? The year move, okay? Fine.
The video that we've just watched is you giving some teaching or extra teaching to a group of professionals in Pakistan, and there's that section when one of the male doctors is trying to take the oxygen off, but he's really forcing it off.
Sure.
You know, there's subtle things like care and compassion when treating patients, which sometimes you can't teach, that are innate in people. Would you say that's a problem we have here within the NHS and the doctors and nurses we have here?
I think looking after babies doesn't matter whether it's abroad or here. The principles are still the same. And the more experienced you become, you come to know what not to do. And the example that you gave was not to put the connection onto the mask whilst it's on the baby's face, because you'll damage the face. So those sort of things are what not to do. We are all trained to look after newborn babies. And if we can provide that sort of simple emergency care abroad, because you've got 1 million babies dying per year soon after birth, and every 4 minutes a baby dies around the world for no good reason. It could be needed immunization, could be that wasn't looked after well at birth, but these are issues that we can do something about. It doesn't need big high-tech material to either send or bring. It's basic knowledge that is transferred in a simplistic sort of way to people. And there are Royal Colleges of Pediatrics and Royal College of Physicians who are making simple programs for the developing world, where they can use these to very easily educate the local people.
What are you looking for from the people within the West Midlands?
Basically, I need midwives and doctors and nurses even who are proficient at resuscitation of the newborn baby, looking after the newborn baby. I think that from the time that the baby is just about to be born to the time that baby is actually breathing and is pink, that's the important time. And I want people to learn to make sure that that actually happens. And there are lots of people around who always are willing to do things, but when they are offered, they usually chicken out. So we are there. We can, what Midland can do, Midland International Organization can do, is to give them bursaries to go from here. It won't cost them a penny. They are looked after there. 5-star hotel treatment, beautiful food, and a lot of people that go from here want to go again and again.
For more information or support, please do get in touch.